Hello, Jason here. Today is November 12th, and this is your aftermarket update. So I am pleased to come on here today and tell you that we were able to extend that winning streak to an eighth consecutive day here. It's been a very strong trading month here in the month of November. In fact, we haven't had a losing trading day in the month of November just yet. So again, pleased to come on here and tell you about that. Now, I did not take any ES trades today. Our first trade of the day was on the CL was our trade of the day. We'll go through and I'll explain that trade here to you in just a moment. But we were finished by the time that the ES had opened up. And so I did want to go through here, though, and show you again. We talk about our market maker levels in here every day, and I would like to spend just another couple of minutes talking to you about them here. So again, if you are a regular follower of the information here at the Oil Trading Group, you know that we look for this after 7 a.m. measurement for what will end up being our daily structure signal based upon the information here right at pit open. So again, as we got right here to the 7 a.m. measurement, you could see that this blue line represents our pit open, and you're going to get your daily structure signal is going to form up right here. So as you know, again, if you are a regular follower, the daily structure signal here at 2027.75 is actually the entry is one tick above that at 2028, because a lot of times what happens is the market will come down and tag your level and then never look back. That's indeed the case of what happened here today. So your entry would have been 2028.00, and what you would have been looking for was a pause around the daily structure mid. So that is 2031.75. That is almost 4 ES points. If you make it up through there, then you would be looking for the first time touch at 2036 at your daily structure signal on the other side. Again, it is important to note that I was done trading by the time we got here. I was up 60 ticks. You'll see that in the trade of the day video. At this point, I was up 60 ticks. And so I just really wasn't that excited or interested in taking any additional trades, although we did talk a little bit about this trade in the room as it was happening. Anyway, the entry would have been here 2028. I'm using this really just for educational purposes to kind of show you a little bit about how these levels perform, and I wanted just to explain this to you really quickly. So bear with me as we go through this. 2028 is the entry, came down to 2027.75. You're looking for the daily structure mid at 2032, and if you close above that daily structure mid, then you would be looking for a first-time touch short at the daily structure signal. So as the market opened up, you could see that it did kind of make its way around here, and again, this would have been the area to take some off here, one tick ahead of the 2032 at 2031.75, just ahead of that daily structure mid. That would have been the area to take a little bit off. Market rotates around and then goes ahead and gets above it. Now that it's closed above this level, you're really looking to reach out here to the daily structure signal. Now, you're going to get a set of revision signals that form up here at this red line. A little bit hard to see here, but it says revision 1. We'll move this out here just a little bit more. Revision number 1, you'd be looking for a revision signal to come out here, and then that would provide you with another area to cover. So the market continues to push up, and then right here is the revision signal. So again, same principle applies after the 7 a.m. measurement at pit open. If it strikes what would have been like it did here, then you're looking for a reaction here at this level. Again, you got up here to the daily revision signal just before, and it came down to your daily revision mid. So we'll take the structure levels off for just a second so you can focus on these revision signals. As the market then goes down, if it closes below the revision mid here, then you're looking for it to reach out to the daily revision signal now at this point, and it gets, again, within a tick before it rebounds up. So the market continues, goes through here. Again, now you're looking for potential reaction around the daily revision signal here. Market goes up, comes back, and then gets through it. And just a reminder, your daily structure signal first time touch short is 2036. You would be looking at 2035.75 as a potential entry point. The market rotates around, gets up to 2035.75, and eventually tags your daily structure signal for the short, and then it comes down to 2035. So again, this would have been your first time, 2035.75, double bottomed at 2034.75. So you would need to be cautious here. And then once it closed above this daily structure signal, then you're looking for potentially to reach out this high if it goes greater than 8 ticks. Market continues to rotate around. New revision signal comes out, tags your daily structure signal again, and then comes down to 2034. So the point of all of that is that, again, really the best opportunity this morning was right here, long off 2027.75, came up into your daily structure mid, 4 points, and actually went a little bit higher to 2034 quarter. So that was your ES. Again, didn't take any ES trades today, but we did talk about this in the room, and this is the way that we play these levels. Go back and watch the videos here where we have these market maker levels, and you'll have a good idea. You'll see the same pattern repeating itself day in and day out here on both the ES and the CL. All right, so today, same thing. Market opens up after the 7 a.m. measurement. You've got pit open here. Your daily structure signal will have been hit. What will be your daily structure signal after the pit open is hit here after the 7 a.m. measurement. And now what you're looking for is daily structure signal to your daily structure mid, which today was up here at the 48 level. Now, we had our opening range trade this morning that was right around in this area. We passed on the long today and went for the short opportunity. And the reason that we passed on the long is because we were right up here next to the daily. We were right up here next to the daily structure mid. And I'm trying to find my CL 1 minute chart here so I can show you the opening range trade. And so as the market begins to get right up here into this area, you could see here that your daily structure signal formed up at 77.14. First time touch short up here at the daily structure mid at 47. We went into the ETH session price. Now, we could have gotten short up here at this 47.48 level, but I did have on another chart, I did have our center point today, which was at 77.44. So I just wanted to be cautious up there. What I did think, though, is that if we did get down into our opening range trade here, which is the second red line at 77.32, that we would then be looking for the opportunity to the short side. So again, we had a short at 77.32. This is where the trade of the day will pick up, and I'll show you this in just a moment. As it did come down, we did get 10 ticks off at 22. Took another 10 off at 22, and then we were looking to target down to this daily structure target down here, and we got really close. We got within 5 ticks down to 86, and we had our trailing stop at break even plus 30. So 10, 20, and 30 ticks respectively on all of these on these 3 contracts. That's what we took out. So again, 10 is 100, 20 is 200, and 30 is 300. So a 60 tick trade here. Right out of the gate here this morning on the CL. That was our trade of the day. We did take one small loser. After that, I was in training mode really, and I took only a 1 lot, and I took a small stop on that 1 lot. So again, didn't do too much damage there in terms of giving anything back. I was really just more in instructional mode, and so again, this was the trade of the day. So this is 60 tick move here, first rattle out of the box this morning. And so without further ado, I'll let you watch here the CL trade of the day. All right, so that concludes our housekeeping agenda here today. And so it's important to note that we have a level up here at 77.44. We've also gone through and touched what will be the daily structure signal here today. I am going to forego any longs on the opening range trade today, and I will take the short and the short only. I will not take the long on the opening range trade today. And the reason for that is we do have our center point up here at 77.44. We also have our mid-level at 77.48, and we have our ETH extended trading hours session opening price at 77.50. So that's a lot of resistance up there. We do have plenty of room down below us to get that opening range trade on the short side handled up nicely, though. So I am not taking the opening range trade long. I will only take the short today. All right, so that opening range trade long right up there would be 77.44. Clearly, and obviously, I'm not taking it as we discussed. However, I am interested in what will be the opening range trade short at 77.32. And so we did come up into our center point up there. What would be interesting to me is if we do get above that 48.50. All right, so right now we did go up to that 77.44. We're about 3 minutes and 10 seconds away from the open here. I will be looking only at the short today at 77.32. Only at the short today at 77.32. We're about 3 minutes away from the open here. We'll see what happens. All right. Again, 77.32 is the sell stop that I'll be watching for here. By the way, if you're not familiar with our opening range trade, it is a trade that is designed to take advantage of the energy that is created right around the pit open. The candles leading into the open form a range. Above it, it is a buy stop, and below it, it is a sell stop. Today, I am skipping the buy stop. I am skipping the long for the aforementioned reasons, and only going with the short. Now, if you look up on you look at your volume tool here, you see there's 131 orders protecting that 44 level that we just got up into, and that's one of the reasons why there is significant resistance up there, and that's one of the reasons why I am passing on that at the top up there. We are right now about 1:40 away from the open. 32. I'm looking then for us to get down. We may pause at 23, so we need to be mindful of that, I guess. We need to watch for that. 77.14 is going to be where our daily structure signal long will come in. So again, we're going to just hang on here. If it goes long and moves up, it is what it is. Still looking down there at 32, though. These are not actionable until the open of the market, which will occur here in 1 minute and 6 seconds here. These are not actionable until then. $121 orders short at 77.45, and you are 34 seconds away here. It is still 32 is still the number. 32 is still the number. 12 tick stop, 10 tick first target, and you are 20 seconds away. Ten seconds now. The long would be up there at 46. I'm not taking it, again, for the reasons we mentioned. 32 is the sell stop. Here is pit open. And our daily structure signal is up there at 48. There is your 44 level. 46 would have been the long entry. Not taking it. 115 orders short up there at 51. There's your 46, 47. That's your daily structure mid at 47. That might have been a place to get short. But again, because we have our center point at 44 today, I'm not doing that. There is your ETH session open price that we just tagged there at 50. You have 115 orders short at 51. Let's go ahead and clear out the book here and see what's happening. So if we end up closing above 44 and above 48, we'd be looking to target 81, where I would look to get short up there at the 81 level. I would look to get short up there at 81. Otherwise, I'm shorting the 32 front side of your opening range trade. So again, 46 would have a stop of 34. And again, this is why we stayed out. We do have quite a bit of resistance up in this area here, which is why I stayed out of it. You do have sellers stepping in right around the 42 area. $32 is the sell stop here. That is the front side of your, or it is a side of your opening range trade here. And so here it is. It is this level right here. This is your 1 minute chart. And we're down to around 37, 36 here. Whoops. Let's just move this here. We did go up and touch the market structure mid, and we failed. We end up closing below the market structure mid. We should come back down to the daily structure signal. Sorry, daily structure mid. We should come down to daily structure signal down here. 32 is the entry here right now, 32. You have 136 orders hit the bid at 40, but you've also had 124. So look at the battle that went on right there at 40. 118 and 124 hit the bid and offer respectively. So again, 40 is a battle area there. And again, 46 down to 34, and we got down to 35. So again, taking that long, that's why we stayed away from the long here today on your opening range trade. There's 36, 35. You've got 92 hitting the bid down there, 97 at 37, 99 at 37 now. But you do have some longs at 38. We'll see. 12 tick stop, 10 tick first target. There's 36, 35, and you'd be close to a stop out here. You've got longs backfilling at 35, 54 there. You had 57 hit the bid, but you've got buyers trying to step it up here at 35. And I'm going to sell stop the 32. Thanks, Ricardo. Yeah, that's why we just, I mean, what we probably, in retrospect, should have done, but again, because we were right in that area of our center point today, we probably could have taken that 48 short at the daily structure mid. But again, I'd rather be somewhat safe. Look at all of the orders hitting the bid down here. That's a lot of seller absorption going on at 37, 36, 35. Be careful here. This thing could pop on a breakthrough 35. And I mean just a quick stab down and then back. We'll see. 140 have hit the bid down there at 35. That's a lot of orders on the bid. 55,000 contracts. There's 34, 33, and I'm in at 32. Stop is 44 here. You know what? I got to bring the stop back just a bit to 46 because 44 is our center point today. And what I don't want to have happen is have it come back into the center point at 44, check it, and then take me out. We'll see. So 32, 29 have hit down there at 32, 45 at 33. First target is 10 ticks down there to 22. And then down below that, daily structure signal down there at 13. We'll go to 12 there, and that's where it may stop. We'll have to wait and see here. So again, a little bit of a struggle right here, right now. You had 208 hit the bid down there at 35. So it took that kind of energy to get through, and we didn't really. There we go. Come on, 31.30. Let's get through 31, then 30. You've got new candle coming out right now. I'd like to close at or below our entry. We closed right on top, really. So let's get through 31, then 30. I think this 30 area was important yesterday, if memory serves. Yeah, we spent some time right around this 30 area yesterday. So we'll see. We do need to get down through it here, though, for sure. I think we hit a 70.5 here as well on that short up there. So if you take this swing to this swing, that was 43, and it got up there. There's 28, 27. Let's get through it here. We'll come back to this discussion. Let's see what the order book's doing here. We got 26, 25. Get through 25, 24 now. Let's go. Okay, get through 26, 25. Our market structure mid is down here at 23. There's 24, 23. I said we could pause at 23, so we're bringing the stop to break even now. Told you we could pause at the market structure mid at 23, and we needed to be mindful of that. And so we've had, there we go, took out target number 1. Target number 2 is down there at 12. Stop is break even plus 1 now. Stop is break even plus 1. And again, we're right around the market structure mid here. Let's remeasure and see. We may have hit a 70.5 down here at this low that we just got to. We need to close below the market structure mid. So you measure here to here. 19 rather, is the 70.5, and we got down to 20. That, my friends, is close enough, and that's why we paused here at the retracement. So this may be all we get out of it. We'll see. Break even plus 1 here now. And then down there to 77.12. If we make it through there, by the way, our fair value calculation today is also right here at 23, and yesterday's point of control was 77.20. So this is all an area that we may find support. That's why I'm at break even plus 1 right now. You know what? Let's go ahead and bring the second target up to 22. You know what? I'm not doing that. I'm going to let this thing run out here. Every time I do that, there we go. Every time I think about doing that, this is what happens, right? It pops. All right, so we'll see. 66 hit the bid down there at 18. And 19 is our 70.5. Daily structure signal there is at 14. So, again, if we move down to 14 and bounce, which is a possibility, then we'll try to drag this second target up. You've got 103 orders long at 16 right now. 66 hitting the bid with backfilling at 18. There we go. Get through 16. 106 backfilling longs at 16. 115, 130 hit the bid. 145 hitting the bid. That's a lot of seller absorption right there at 16, but we can get through it. Come on. That's 147 hit the bid at 16. That's a lot of seller absorption there. We got to get one more test down through it here, though. I'd like to see us close below 23 and ultimately 18 here. And again, just so you know, there is your live account. There's your live account there. Just so you know. I get asked that quite a bit. 45 contracts, backfilling at 19. You had 147. That's a lot of seller absorption down there. That's a lot of seller absorption. I don't believe they're going to 181 at 18, 147 at 16. That's a ton of seller absorption. We're sitting right here on top of this 70.5 here as well. Let's see if we can get through 18, 17. 147 on the offer at 18, 201 on the bid. Only 51 orders down here long. Okay, if we come back up, well, we'll just wait and see here. 205 and 154 bid and offer hits at 18. Low of the day is 06. Again, remember 06, from yesterday, right? If you'll remember 06 from yesterday. That's all right. 20, whatever, what did you get, 20 ticks? You got short at the daily structure mid. Good call. Good call, Christian. If that's what you were using, I'm assuming that is. 209 hit the bid at 18. And that was your market maker level right up there at the daily structure mid. I passed on it for the reasons I mentioned. Good. Excellent, Christian. 110 now at the bid at 17. 147 at 16. We get through 16. We should go take us out down there at our target at 12. One fit. There we go. There's 12 and through it. Okay. So now stop is break even plus 1 still. Actually, we'll go break even plus 5 to 27 here. So we got one off at 10, one off at 20, and now we're running. All right. Now we're going to run here a little bit. All right, so there's your daily structure signal. Close below daily structure signal. The target is 76.80. You got to close below 14 here. 136 long down there at 06 on the low, protecting the low. Stop here is just above your market structure mid at 23 with 5 ticks at 27. And you've got quite some time before we get through here. Let's go see if we can get through that low down there now. Let's see. I have minor support at 92. We've got down to 80. So I've got minor support down there at 92. I'm going to look to target 76.80. I'm going to cover at 76.80. So I'll go ahead and put that on the board here. I'm going to cover down there at 76.80. I'm going to cover at 76.80. So 32 to 80 would be 52 ticks. That'd be a nice way to start your day here today with a 52 tick move. By the way, we've had a couple of new members join here, and welcome to those of you that have. Welcome. We appreciate you being in here today. Yesterday was Jimmy and Jim yesterday. Also had Mike, Philip, Bobby, and Jose. So again, thanks for all of you guys that have just recently joined us here. I mean to do this on a daily basis when we get new members joining in, and I get involved. So my apologies. I mean to do this. We get about 1 or 2 members a day usually. So all right, 06 has 140 long, 101 long at 05, right? That's the low. We close below 14. I'm going to look to cover down there at 80. We've got, though, quite a few orders down here at 06, 05, and then again at 03. If you'll remember, those levels were very big yesterday. Those were very large areas of interest yesterday. We're going to bring this stop down to 22, break even plus 10 to 22. And we have hit 127, 69 at 08. You've got 135 and 107, and then 150 at 98. You'll remember that all of these levels were huge yesterday. Backfilling going on at the low here. 76 have hit the bid at the low. And you've got longs backfilling in. Reg, I see your info in there. Let's get through this trade here now so I can properly digest what you're saying to me there. All right, 62 down there at 06. And then 05, there's 94 long. So we're protecting the low down here. Let's go ahead and bring this stop to 17 now. I'm going to bring this stop to break even plus 15 to 17. And I may change that, but right now that's where I'm going to leave it. There's 08, 07, 115 have hit the bid at 07, 84 at 06. We're trying to fight through the low here. New candle. Actually, bring this back to 22, break even plus 10. I'm going to give this some space. We may have to come back up into this 14 area. We haven't closed below it yet, and we've got 15 seconds till we do. Okay, below 14 should get us down to our daily structure target down there at 80. That is where I am going to cover, is 80. Now, I do have some support at 92. So if we get down to that 92, bounce, rotate, we're going to tighten up the stop here. 104, there we go. There's that 03 level. I said that there were orders there at 03. Now there's orders at 98. Your break even plus 30 here now. Ish. 27.28. Today's point of control is 04. There's 01. That's on your RTH session. There's 98, 97, 96. Okay, bringing this stop to 12. There's 93. I said 92. There's 92, right? There's your 92 level. I'm going to look to try to cover at 40. We're going to bring the stop. I'm going to bring this stop down to 07 now. Break even plus 25. There's 93, 92. That's the support area I was telling you about. Here it is on your chart right here, this minor support that I have here at 92. We're looking to target 80. We're going to cover at 80. I'm actually going to cover at 80, 81. Because the way these market maker levels work, I'm going to cover here at 81. There's 87, 86. Bringing the stop down to 02. Break even plus 30 to 02. And we need to close below 92. I'm going to look to cover at 81. Yeah, Christian, is a great way to start the day here, huh? 5 ticks to 97. 5 more ticks to 97. So 92 is the area here. We may not make it all the way to daily structure target. I don't know if we will or not. And I'm not going to give too much back here. That would be an 11 tick in 92. We may rotate around this area up and down off of it before we get down to 81. We got to 86. You know what? 02 on the stop. 30 ticks. 02 on the stop. Maybe you may not have been able to do it fast enough. And if not, that's okay. Yeah, I told you we might bounce at 92. We dipped through the 86 level. I'm going to look to try to cover down there at 81. You've got a new candle in 2 minutes and 12 seconds here. We need to close below that 92 level. We need to close below 92. 02 is the stop. Break even plus 30 on the second half. Hey, Scott. I just saw your email. Welcome, Scott, this morning. Dave, Scott is inquiring about membership opportunities. So if you would take a minute to private message him, Dave. Scott P down there. Scott, welcome to the group this morning. 02 is the stop. Break even plus 30 here on the stop. Scott, Dave will get with you for sure. Dave is going to get with you for sure. He's just a little backed up here right now. 02 is the stop, and I'm going to get snagged, it looks like. That's all right. Break even plus 30. Ooh, look at that. Just keep me in. Keep me in. Thanks, Paulette. We'll see if that 01, and the reason I'm up at 02, which I think I'm going to get snagged here, it is what it is. And out at 02, break even plus 30 on that opening range trade here. So that puts us up 60 ticks here. Okay, so you could see by the length of that trade, it was about 25 minutes long, that it was a fairly quick trade. We almost got to our daily structure target. We missed it by 5 ticks. And that's the way that it goes sometimes, or it would have been an even stronger trade this morning. So that was our opening range trade. That was our first trade of the day. It happened to be our best trade of the day. So again, we have extended our winning streak to an 8th consecutive day. If you'd like to come in and check us out, take a look and see these market maker levels firsthand, we invite you to do so by signing up for a free trial. You can do so at the website, www.oiltradinggroup.com, or if you are receiving the link to this video in an email, there is also a link to the free trial in that email. And also, if you watch this video all the way to the end, there will be a link at the end of the video that you can click to sign up for a free trial as well. So as always, I want to say thank you for watching the videos here with us at the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.